have an idea. Hi, Caitlin. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. Hi, Mags. How are you? Um, let's see. Hi, Topher. Hi, Melody. Hi, friends. Hello, hello. I'm trying to see what I can do for this because I'm having this issue with the fencing situation, and I think my only way around it is going to be to add something to fix it, and I just don't know what that would be. Hi, Estella. Hi, Haley. Hello, hello, hello. I have just been having so much fuck ass issues with this stupid ass shit, and I don't know how to fix that. Hi from Paris. Hello, hello. Have not been, but very much welcome. God, like, how do I make this just do the thing? I got it on the one side. I just need it on this side, and I don't understand what I can do to fix it. Okay, do that. Maybe if I just put it back, it will do it. No. So close to level 23. What does that mean? You are level 23. It says on my end, level 23. Maybe, let's see. What can I do? Thank you, Justin, for the what's up. Why is this so obnoxiously difficult to figure out? If I maybe Control Shift C, BB dot move objects, and then bam, bam, boop. And then if I just drag it, will it work? No, of course not. Just spotted a little Austin in the wild. Did you? What does that mean? I am building a daycare. Hi, Lexi. Are you feeling any better today? Are you still serving, not feeling the best? Or are you doing a little tiny bit better? I wonder if I draw it from here. Nope. What if I draw it from there? Nope. I'm still dying the tiniest bit better. Well, that's good. A little bit better than nothing. You see Bookie Baby in the background? I'm getting like so infuriated with this one little piece right here. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do to fix it, but this is causing a real big fucking annoyance. Today we're building a daycare. I already did the main construction and set off all the rooms and stuff for it. But when it comes to this stupid fuck ass fence right here, I am having a real big dilemma, and I'm trying everything humanly possible to fix it. And I just don't know what to do because the fence post just stayed. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. And let's see, let's see. Uh-oh. Okay. How'd I do that? And then delete you. Maybe I just get rid of this wood shit. Maybe this wood shit's causing dilemmas. I think my coffee's bad. It has like a weird taste to it. Good morning. How are you doing today, Spooky? But they aren't at the same time. What aren't at the same time? Do what? Okay, so there's that. And then put you right here. My coffee tastes like I think the creamer I use tastes bad. I'm gonna have to check the expiration date on it. I just bought it yesterday, but the coffee creamer tastes like sour. Hold on one second. Hold on, hold on. This tastes really funky. Well, that makes sense. I just bought this coffee creamer yesterday, literally yesterday. It expired July 13th. This expired a week ago when I bought it yesterday from Target. That's real cool. Real fucking cool. No wonder it tastes weird. Cool, 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 cool. Ew. Well, Diet Coke will do. Return it. I threw away the receipt as I was walking out of Target. Or actually, I didn't even buy it. Just kidding. I went to Target this morning. Lewis bought it yesterday when I went to Target, so I wouldn't have the receipt for it, unfortunately. I wouldn't have the receipt for it since he bought it yesterday morning. And yeah. Oh well. God, now I have like this weird, shitty taste in my mouth. You can still bring it back without the receipt, and after dumping it out, I would have no proof that I bought it. I don't think the trip is worth $3. He does have the Target app, but it was literally $3. It would cost more in gas to go there and bitch than it would to just deal with it. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I dumped it down the sink. No biggie, is what it is. I don't care that much. I bought 2 creamers yesterday and I just checked the other expiration date and the other one was fine. So, well, no biggie. God damn it. I just want this fucking thing to work. I'm so sick of this stupid ass little column bitch. It is causing so much unnecessary stupid shit, and I just don't understand why. This is driving me bonkers. Okay, there is that. Yeah, I wouldn't bother either. I got a super cool chair in the corner. Thank you. I like my little balloon chair. I do, I do, I do. But anywho, we have this right here as our current build. We're building a daycare situation, and it's essentially 2 different buildings. The larger building on the left is, of course, where we are going to have our like slightly older kids, and then the one on the right is for our like infants. So we got that going for us. And it's a sleigh. The movie yesterday was really, really good. Thank you, Nick, for the Daily Heart Me. I went and saw I Know What You Did Last Summer, the new one that just came out. And Lewis and I both liked it. My sister thought it was kind of meh, but I really, really enjoyed it. I would definitely watch it again like today. I thought it was good. And yeah, it will be on the gallery when I'm all finished with it. I just started it the other day, so I probably won't finish it for another day or two, but it will definitely be on the gallery. And I do use a bunch of custom content. So that being said, unless you download the same CC that I have, it won't look the same, unfortunately. You watched New Jurassic World and Sinners. Sinners was meh. I watched Sinners the other day, and I didn't love it. I wasn't really a fan. I didn't realize it was like about vampires or something. I was barely even paying attention, to be honest. Lewis, again, paid attention more than I did, and it was just okay. I would give it like a 6 out of 10 because I had absolutely no interest in it. You know what I mean? The Playground on the Roof, we just wanted it to be a wild and craziness, and they're actually just there to be out of the way. Hi, the Kesha Queen. How are you doing, Joy? Hello, hello. Hopefully you had a really, really fun time at your hashtag concert. Hopefully it was lots of fun. Lots of fun indeed. I don't think I'm gonna put any glass ceilings on there. Amazing. Thank you. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. You deserve to have a fun little night out. Unfortunately, or fortunate. What was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was gonna say. You just deserved it, babe. So I'm glad you had a good little time. You went to go see Kendrick Lamar recently with your son. You got to go get Kesha. You're just out here serving all the concerts this season. Playground on the Roof, what can go wrong? Literally nothing. Nothing at all. It's just the safest way to hang out on a slide, in my opinion. Um, let's see. Um, I love it. You want to try? Okay, do it. Let us know how everything goes. I'm unfortunately gonna have to make a complaint on my neighbor. If anybody was watching the Discord last night, they were literally playing music till 12 o'clock. And they are currently doing it again. And they've been doing it for the past half hour. And they did it yesterday morning, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. And all I hear is the fucking bass bumping and people screaming next door. I hate to be that person after just moving in, but like it's obnoxious that people do that kind of stuff. Is your wife here? I don't know. I just don't know what does anybody have a recommendation on what you can say in that situation? Because like I don't want to come off as being a bitch, but like this is literally it's been excessive. It's obnoxious and it's rude. Some people shouldn't. Like they've been so quiet and stuff the entire time, but like all week, not a single noise. But it's just like as soon as Friday hit, nonstop noise since Friday morning. I swear. I always try to make friends with them and exchange numbers first. The problem is I don't even know what these people look like. I don't even know who lives there. It just sounds like 15 people fucking live there from all the screaming and stuff. Um, so there's that. Bake them something and slowly work into the topic. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't care enough to make friends with people. I rather just tattletale so they get an email saying you need to control your noise because it's obnoxious. Maybe that's why the person before me moved out. I wouldn't get personal with the neighbor. I'd bring it up to the manager. Exactly. Like, I don't want to sit there and be buddy buddy and have them try to be like, oh, well, if it gets too loud, just text me. I'm not, no. If it's too loud, it means that you need to fucking not live in an apartment building. You know what I mean? I don't know. Slip a note under the door if you don't want to go to the building manager, I guess. If I feel like going that route. Again, I hate being a bitch, but like, it's just inconsiderate. I get it if it was for like an hour or two, but it was literally all last night, all yesterday morning, and so far it's this morning too. And of course, we share one wall, and that one wall, I'm assuming, is where their family room is, just like how mine is, and it's just so obnoxious, but whatever. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Um, but we're working on this. It's cute. I'm excited. I don't really know where I want to start with decorating just because it's kind of like a weird little thing. Um, do that or and then to keep it up, you'll tell the management. I guess so. We'll see. We'll see the vibes. Was your apartment empty for a while before you? No. I literally was waiting for the person to move out. There was someone that lived here for I don't know how long. I actually know what she did for a living. She was an engineer because I looked her up on Google because I saw her name on a package and I wanted to see like what she looked like on social media to see if I could see any pictures of the unit before I moved in. So I don't necessarily know what her reasoning was, but I mean, imagining that someone who's probably having to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning every day probably wouldn't love hearing what I'm hearing. Like it's literally banging against my window right now or my wall. If I didn't have the noise suppression on right now, you would 100% hear it. You're so nosy. I'm the same. Literally, I'm such a nosy freak, and I don't have any type of care towards it. And I'll look it up again. Um, uh, you be banging on the door. I just hate confrontation. It's so rude. Like it's so rude to do, or it's like so awkward. Like, hi, I'm your next door neighbor. I just moved in and you're being really, really loud. Can you like calm it down a bit? Um, should I go knock on the door and say something? Because I'm getting annoyed. Bring us with you. I can't. I'm on a computer right now. What if they like yell at me or like scream at me or something? Show them the chat. I record. I'm just gonna go knock on the door and ask them. I'll be right back. Like, I'm just gonna say something. I can't. I literally knocked on the door twice and they're not answering. The music got louder. So they're not answering. I don't know what to do. And the music literally got louder. So what does one do? Call the office? They're closed on Sundays. They're only open until tomorrow. I'm like really annoyed. Call the police, lol. Should I just like bang on the door excessively? You could use the non emergency number. But I feel like if I call the police, that's like doing so extra. Call the non-emergency and they'll tell you what you can do. But like if I get the police involved, that's gonna cause like a really big fucking problem. Pound on the door. I'm gonna go knock again, really, really obnoxiously, I guess. All right, we're back. All right, so playground sleigh. Yeah, they did. Um, they did, yeah. Good morning, Queen. How are you? He just turned it off, so I guess we're good. All right, so I want to go for something that's a little bit more on like the pastel side for this. And yeah, no, I'm fine. Also, yeah, I'm just really annoyed. You followed your vibe, thank you. Doesn't seem impressed. I'm not. Argued with me and said that they weren't even home last night to make noise. You're awesome. Don't sweat it. Yeah, well, slew sauce live. But anyways, friends, we are back and we are working on this little tiny, I don't know what you would call this, a little daycare situation. And we are doing a little backyard area. So I think for this, I want to make it just strictly a playground area for, I guess, like adult kids, since the toddlers and stuff obviously can't use things like this. So yeah, I had a dream I was in the building in The Sims 4. You were building houses. What kind of dream was it? Like you were in real life, like hammer and nail, or you just like playing the game in your dream? I think I kind of like the pink color. Yeah, I think I like that. Is that color obnoxious or no? I would definitely document the times that they're being loud if it continues, bring it up. I'm gonna go to the office and tell them tomorrow when I have to I have to have them come to install my shower head. So I'm just gonna mention something. Just gonna say something. This keep a record. I just don't want to start drama with fucking people I don't know. It's so obnoxious. Um, is the playset usable or just decor? I don't remember who said something about it. Someone said the other day that it was kind of functional. I don't remember who it was. I feel like it was CJ or somebody like that, but I could be potentially incorrect. I just don't know for sure. Let's do a little sandbox as well. maybe like right here. Or didn't I get a coastal sandbox or something? Hold on. Good morning, Renee. Well, if they want you to renew your lease in January, I don't think I will be renewing it. That's not the goal. This is, I mean, January is not even when it would be July, silly goose. Hmm. There's a standard and a large. I guess I don't need this thingy then. Um, is that enough walking space? Or should I have the sandbox be like more like off to the side? Maybe like right there. Um, yeah, like right there. And then, yeah, I did resign. And it wasn't even going to be for January. It was going to be for March regardless. So I'm here for literally a year. Months and months and months. But luckily, we're all moved in now, which is a nice little situation. I went to Home Goods today because I have one more thing to decorate. I have like this little coffee bar that's right next to my stove that I wanted to go ahead and do. But other than that, we are good to dang go, kids. Good to dang go. And then let's see. Clean that up. Clean that up. Play. Did I buy anything? No, I don't really know what I'm looking for. I was trying to see if I could find some like vases or some type of boxes or something like that, but the Home Goods that I went to, which is slightly closer than the other ones, is a little bit on the smaller side. So they didn't really have much options, unfortunately, today. Um, but I'll find something eventually. I honestly don't need to be spending any more money. Austin is so dang broke from moving. I swear, I've spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on stupid shit the past couple of weeks and months, and my bank account's tired of it. So if anybody wants to be the first cutie patootie of the day, we're hitting a big old fat zero right now for our current little gift goal. So if you'd like to help out, it is just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link is not working, we have others in the bio as well. So consider it, consider it, consider it if you are having a fun, good time. I think that I want to kind of make this area right here also slightly, let's see. Can this fit in here? What if I size it up? What if I size the other one up? This probably, I have an idea. That's probably too tall. Could a human walk over that? I don't think so. But could they walk over the other one if I size it up one? That looks like you could walk over it, no? I think so. Hold on. Because if I can put this little sandbox situation in the corner, then we can have that little jungle gym stuff over here because I feel like this sandbox is more for the smaller kids. Do you think someone could walk over this? Hi, Alicia. How are you? Um, I think someone could walk over this, theoretically speaking. And then, yeah. And then I can fit some of the jungle gym stuff in there. It's okay. Don't matter. This is true. This is true. Put you right there. And then I think we'll put this little slide inside of here. And then we'll also put the teeter-totter inside of here. And then I guess we can leave... Ooh. I feel like this should also, so that way if someone falls, they won't get hurt. Yeah. And then put you right here. But I don't know how much is functional in The Sims. What did you say before, Stella? Adult, yes, a child. No, they can crawl over. They can pretend. Maybe I can put some little steps in. It is CC. The sandbox itself is from the Harry Coastal collection, and all this like teeter totters and stuff is from the Sib, and it's called the what's the word? It's called the Sib Wee Ground collection. WHEE. How can I do this? Because maybe I can do a little step. Put you right here. And then we can do a step up one. And then we can shrink that to the side. We can do that. Then we can do that. Well, bitch, hold on. There we go. And then we can do a thing like this. But this is done, but you see, wonder what the green, wait. If this is done, but I always see you and wonder if it's a green screen in your home. No, this is my house. It's my house. No green screen. I'm just a super slay ass decorating bug. That's all. Go up one more. And then alt you a little bit over. And then we can put a little fence around it. Thank you, Chloe, so much for the $5 sleigh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll play the little animation as well since it wasn't done through the little PayPal thing. 50.00 gift goal. And then it won't say your name. It's gonna say Kevin, but that's okay. It will be just for you. Alert box. And then the $5 one is the sparkler? Yeah. So let's just pretend for the $5 sleigh. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate it. Even though it says Kevin for $10, but good enough. Slaying in The Sims and in real life, period. That's me. It's me, it's me, it's me. And then I think this one should be good. That's pretty close. I think I'm gonna change the stairs though, because I don't think the stairs match very well. And then let's see. Maybe you? Yeah, that one's much better. And then I'll even put like a little railing around it so that way they can't fall off. Let's see. Something like, what do you look like? That's ugly. What's this set? Does this set have one? Wood grain. Let them fall. You're evil. I love it. Maybe you. Yeah, we can do this one. So that way they can't get hurt, but they can at the same exact time since Aaliyah wants them to be hurt for some reason. All about that life. I wonder if... No, I don't think I can. I wish that that was like... what could I do? What could I do? Should I just make my own sandbox? Like, do I have to use this one? Is there like a law saying that I need to? Because I definitely could just make my own. think I might do that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that might be our best bet because I think the other one is fine, but I think it's giving me too many limitations and I'm not loving it. Put you right there. And then do that. And then I actually wonder, hold on. Oh yeah, maybe I just go for this route instead. So that way it's almost like in a way a little jungle gym situation. Yeah. I think I like that better. What do we think? It's more like custom. I think so. And then I don't need the stairs anymore. It can just be, or actually, if I, how do I do this? If I raise you down one, and then if I go across, go across, go across, and then if I go ahead and grab you, this isn't working the way I wanted it to work. Hold on. I just don't think I need the stairs. Maybe that's the only problem. Yeah, we'll just not have the stairs at all, and then we'll just use like the fence situation, and we'll just like put a little, you know what I mean? I feel like that's better. I feel like why have a dramatic situation? We can just do that instead. And I think that Ciboulette also has like a little sign that's kind of fun as well that we can do that goes with this. This one obviously could work, but I think that there's something, yeah. This could be kind of fun to add. It's supposed to say playground on it. Your real life house is decorated very nice. I see the skill from the Sims game in handy. It did. We try our best over here. I like it. I like it. I like it. Does that look okay? Scale from 1 to 10. What are we thinking? Tapping the gift button burns calorie. Probably let's work together. Let's do it together. We got our first $5. Let's see if we can get, how about a $10 one? If anybody wants to be super amazing, awesome, and slay, if you go to the first link in my bio, you can help out with our gift goal. If for some reason the first link doesn't work, we have others in the bio as well. The credit card thing is like being really, really weird right now. So unfortunately, you have to use PayPal for the first one, but it's really easy to set up if you have a credit card. I have PayPal attached to like 2 of my different cards, and it takes like 30 seconds to do. So if anybody would like to help out, I would appreciate it more than you can imagine. So consider it, consider it, consider it. All right, what is this set called? We Ground. WHEEGR. Let's see. 10 out of 10, perfect. Glad to hear it. And then we can put these little guys in here as well, which are like these little ducky things. Do you think the entire playground should be sanded off? Wait a second. Should I actually... Let's see. Go like this. Go like this. I feel like it needs to be bigger. So that way I can fit like the swing set and stuff too. Because I feel like it makes sense for the majority of it to be like grass, no? Hold on a second. Looking for a second house and I'm being nosy and admiring your background. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Be nosy. I posted an entire tour of it the other day. So that way you can fully see it in all of its glory. Sand is messy. Sand is messy. I don't like sand. Like going to the beach is like my 13th reason half the time because I'm not for it. Maybe what I can do is have the majority. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Because the sand is kind of a messy vibe. I think what I'm going to do, since Joy said that, is I think I'm gonna make the majority of this back area not be a sand situation. I think that instead I'm gonna have it be gravel and just have like a small section for a sandbox. I think I'm getting too excited with this whole sandbox idea where I don't need for it to be that big of a situation. I think it should just be a small little space that is for literally little kids to dig in the sand and then just have the other stuff everywhere. Mostly pebbles with a separate area for the sand. Yeah, that's what I think we're gonna have to do because this just got too ambitious with this damn sandbox situation. Too damn big. So we can have our little sand pit shrunk down a little tiny bit. Bam. Bam, bam. And then maybe I can just go ahead and size this down. Oh, I can't size it down. Real good. Hold on. Let's see if there's any other ones I can use. I'm still gonna use that, I think, somewhere. Can we talk about how iconic your home decor is? Thank you. I'm glad you like it. And yes, I'm building a little playground right now, but we're doing an entire build that's supposed to be like a daycare, is what the goal is. There we go. That's cute. So here's what it looks like in all of its glory, but we're just starting on the little side part. And I'm like really, really slow right now because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like trying to figure out what's going to make sense. This fence is better. What's going to make sense for this space? And I'm like slightly struggling. Let's put the gate right here. There we go. And then I think for the majority of the space, it should just be all pebbles. I think grass just sounds like a bad idea. Oh, I have like that fun little carpet. How do we feel about that stuff? Is this okay? Or does that look like too like gym? The jungle gym is CC from the creator Ciboulette. It's from the We Ground collection. I think I like this. Yeah. Maybe some random stain manipulation in the sand buckets and random toys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit terrain manipulation. I think it will be a little bit too hard to do in such a small little space. But I do have little like patches of it's like patches of sand that comes with some set that does make it look like a little hilly and stuff like that. Isn't there a colorful option for that rubber floor for the kids? I mean, there's where'd it go? They have an option where it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna do purple. Purple would be nuts. I think the green's too loud. Yellow's too loud. I kind of just like those speckles. I feel like the other stuff is really colorful in my opinion. Why can't we see your cursor? Because the way that OBS is, it's weird for Macs, and for some reason it doesn't show the cursor. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. All right, so put you right here, and then we can put this over in the corner. And then we can put our little seesaw in. We'll put some of these over here as well. I think the black's perfect too. I think if it was any other color, I think it would look just a little bit obnoxious. Ciboulette, WHEE. That one's cute. I agree. And then we also, oh, here's a sand castle we can put over in the sand. This was one thing I was talking about. And then we have a little shovel and pail. Does this come in our fun little pastels? It does. And then there's like a little truck. Cute. And then we have like a recycle bin. I'm gonna put this to the side for right now. And then we also have this. We have an elephant. And then let's see, the wood color is good. The CC set is called the We Ground Collection from Cibulet. There's also an outdoor potty. Should I put this in too? I mean, it does technically fit like right here perfectly. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think so. Put you like right there. Slay. The fanciest daycare we're trying. The wood is perfect. It's the balance. Yeah, I think I might change a couple of other. I mean, the wood I think is good for some of the stuff, but I feel like at the same time a little bit. I don't want it to be like tacky ass. You know what I mean? I think I might put this over in here since it's kind of smaller. And then we can put a trash can right here. And then we'll do that little wood tone, little tots area. The custom content is from the creator Cibulet, and it is from the We Ground collection. Thank you so much for the little heart puffs. I appreciate it. Grab you. And we'll put this in between the bathrooms. Perfect. And then what was the other set that I got? I need to sign on it for sure. My forehead that says what it is. What is the other set called that I just got? I'm like blanking. Also, oh my God, what's it called? It's by Sixum. Does anybody remember what it's called? The Sixum. Is it called Daycare? No. I'm just gonna type in Sixum and see what it is, because I have absolutely no idea. No, I did type Sixum. I just have a lot of stuff that's by them. It's by this set right here. It's just called Daycare. Let's see if there's any other things that could work on the outside, because I know I have tons of stuff to do on the inside, obviously, but I wonder if I can put this with this. Is that ugly? I kind of like it. I wish that it was ever so slightly hidden a little bit better. Can I make this bigger? Too big. I guess this stuff is really, really outdoorsy. All right, let me type in sand because I know that I do have a little sand texture thing that I think will go with this as well. I'm drinking a Diet Coke. Now, you can't really see these. I thought you'd be able to see them a little bit better. Okay. And then I think that's all I'm gonna do for the outside for just a moment. And then as I kind of go through, I might start adding more stuff. I want to start on this side first. So again, part of our daycare, here's just like a look at the outside again. So basically I have it where on this side is going to be for a little bit older kids, and then this side over here is a little bit younger. So by younger, I mean like ones that would be living or sleeping in like a daycare nursery They would have to diapers changed and things like that. And then this is more for kids that are probably like ages like 4 to like 8 or something. I have no idea. Just like younger type of kids. So I know I want to use this set really badly, the daycare set from Sixum. But then I also have a lot of stuff from Sixum in general that has like, little reading sections and all that jazz. Let's see. Maybe put a little sand right outside the gate of the sandbox. I don't want it to look messy, unfortunately. I'm not able to do that in my little head. If it's not perfect, I freak out. So if I do that, I won't like it. In real life, there would probably be sand for sure. But in the Austin world, maybe this place hasn't opened yet and it's just perfect and fresh and new. And it's just waiting to be destroyed by those little shitheads. You know what I mean? Gotta use this for sure. Thank you, Layla, for the daily heart me. I appreciate it. Gotta use this for sure. We gotta use that cute little kitchen set. Gotta use this somewhere. We got these to also use. And then should give him like a bar. Oh, what is this? What is this supposed to be? Oh, this is supposed to be like a cat cafe. Gotcha. In real world, teachers would definitely sweeping sand back into the box. You would be shocked to what? Use this somewhere. And then let's see. Maybe this somewhere. Yeah, that looks like something that would be in a kid's spot. Storage solutions. I have so much stuff that I have to figure out. Oh my gosh. We got a little. Let's see. Where is that kitchen set? Because the kitchen set is real good too. We got some pencils. Use these. I'm just grabbing a little bit of everything right now, so don't mind me if it looks stupid. I feel like this little wood city could be cute out here. Maybe size down one. Like that's kind of cute. And then let's see. Oh, this is like one of those little play mats. I think I might put this in here as well. I want to make a little makeshift kitchen situation. I'm just trying to find it. Oh, we have a little daycare chalkboard. I just have a mess of shit everywhere, I swear. It will come together, I promise. I promise. Um, oh, here's our grocery chart. We have this, we have this. I want to use this, I want to use this, we want to use this. Oh, these are fun. This will be good for like the kids' nursery. Because I have to do like a little play section for them as well. Blocks, we got this. Maybe I'll put this thing over on this side. I'm telling you, Sixum got it all. I don't know if I already got this or not. I already did. The play kitchen, yeah, I'm trying to find it. I don't see it at all. I'm like looking for it, and for some reason, unless I skipped it, I'm not seeing it. Moving on to 18, any tips? Save as much money as humanly possible and only buy things that you need to survive. And then as you start having a little bit extra money here and there, start purchasing stuff. I recommend buying things that are quality over quantity because there's no point in spending a bunch of money on stuff that's just going to break or something that you're not going to like 6 months from now. So I say that. And just know it's okay to have the days where you feel like you're you're fucking struggling and broke and poor and you're sad because you only have $10 in your bank account for 3 days and you're just sitting here like, fuck, what am I gonna do? And then eventually you'll be okay. That's it. I passed it. Oh, I need some of these little fire alarms too. The kindergarten CC, all the stuff that I'm showing right now is from the Creator Sixum, and then the outdoor playground set is from the Wii Ground collection from Cibulat. Why am I not seeing the playground? Oh, we have some. Oh, where'd those diapers go? I just saw diapers. Okay, so we can put some diapers over here. Maybe this. Where's that fuck ass kitchen? Can I search play kitchen? I don't think it would come up because it's like a pretend stove and stuff. I'll just go from the top and just go down again. It's not the end of the world. I'm not in any rush at all. I also like this maybe. Because I do want to put little sections over here for like kids to be able to like eat snacks and stuff. Is it categorized? I don't know what to be categorized under. The only way I know it is by being under Sixum. I don't know what the name of the set is. Oh, I also like this thing as well. I'll find it though. It can't be that much further into this. I'm already halfway through the catalog. Because I know it's not the pieces that I just pulled up, I don't think. It's its own little set. I just passed it. Are you guys fucking with me? Oh, here it is. Thank you. Okay, so I know for sure that I'm gonna put, I think it may be in this little back corner, our little kitchen for our kiddos. And they come in a bunch of fun colors too. So we'll make sure that we go ahead and add it with this. I'm gonna hide the backsplash. There we go. Medium. Oh, a little bit more over. Perfect. And then I guess I should scoot it even more over because of the fact that the washer and dryer I can put next to the fridge. So we'll put this over here first. Backsplash are so cute. It's okay. I just rather have it be a matching situation than just having a random bit of backsplash just right there. You know what I mean? Right here, right here, and then right there. And then, of course, change the colors. Make you green, make you yellow. Go ahead and make you yellow. Let's see. I guess I'll do not yellow for this. So that way, there we go. And then, so we have that little situation taken care of. And then I'll move this like right over here. And I wonder if I can size it down. Well, maybe I put this over to the side and then put this right here for like a bunch of extra toys. And then put this right above it. I honestly love the color scheme of that already, so I think I'm just gonna leave it. And then we can put this right over here. Bam, bam, bam. And then, let's see. Put our little grocery cart, maybe just like tucked in here. And then we have our mixer, can go right on that. And then we have our cleaning products can go right here. And then let's see. Maybe I don't have this over here so that way kids can reach it. And I can just put like maybe some little artwork that's on display right here. And then let's see. Maybe this is like a little reading corner. Wasn't there just a... Where'd I put it? Oh, here it is. Put this like right here. Over off to the side. And then above this, I can put that. And then I think I like this, but at the same time, I don't. Maybe I'll put this over in the kids section because I just don't love it that much. And I think it will fit better in that little section. Let me add some fun floors in here, like some carpet of some sort. I just saw the apartment video. It looks amazing. Love the window so much. Thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate it. The different colors for the flooring. Yeah, I just don't really like it that much. I feel like it's just not the exact vibe I was kind of going for. At least over in this little section. Let's see. Maybe I do wood floors and then I can just throw down an area rug of some sort. I'm making a daycare right now. A little daycare. And we'll put wood floors over here too. They might have a section with cute carpet, but not the whole thing. Yeah, I don't think that it would be necessary to have it. I mean, maybe it will fit now since maybe the wood floors are just like the problem. Size it down. And maybe I can do like, let's see. Bam. Can these connect? Or are they too big? Bam. Let's see. Over a little bit. Over a little bit. And then let's scoot you over a wee. About right there. Right there. And then let me change the color of this because I don't like it that much. Oh, all the colors are ass. That's real good. Right. Have I done a grocery store? I have. All I can think about is how gross the carpet would be. Well, I feel like they have a vacuum cleaner. I don't think I like that. It's not really my thing. What do we think? Should I keep it or should I do something different instead? So I'm not really fully feeling it. Also, friends, we're still doing our little double dog dare for a $10 little gift goal sleigh. We're still at $5 currently. We're trying to make some money moves on this lovely, lovely Sunday. So if you'd like to help out, it's just the first link in the bio. If for some reason the first link's not working, we have other links in the bio as well. But hopefully we can do some slayage today. We've already been live for about an hour, so I'm going to give us about 30 more minutes to see how well we do with our little gift goal. And if for some reason it's just not slaying as much, then I guess we'll just cut it short for the afternoon. So consider it if you are having a good little time. Oh, I kind of like this rug. Maybe, oh, there's that door in the way. Well, maybe I size it down. Maybe put this somewhere else. We'll see. It's not the vibe. I don't think it's the vibe either. I think it's cute, but I think the colors are slightly just off. I want something that is in that area. The sunshine rug. I think it's too small. I need something that's like a large rectangle. You know what I mean? Oh, this is really pretty. I might throw this somewhere else. So I'm just gonna put it in the other room for right now. I'm getting closer. Maybe this one. Hold on. This one's like appropriate size, and I know it has a lot of colors that are more or less similar. Maybe what I can do is put just one over in this section right here, maybe? Or I guess I can just keep it sized up. Hold on. All these are like not appropriate size. There we go. So that way it ties into the colors a little bit more. And then we can do maybe this circle rug over next to it. So that way it's kind of similar color scheme, but not the same. And then maybe what I can do is this right here is supposed to be like a little play seat. And then let's see. That. And then how does that look? Is that ugly? I kind of like it. I think that looks really nice together. And then let's see. What set is this from? The stash, it's called, what is this called? So this is from Daycare. Does anything come up when you type in Daycare? Because for some reason, Sixum isn't showing itself. Okay. So this right here, I think is supposed to go in the center. Or we're going to have it go in the center, I guess. It's not going in the center properly. Right. Well, maybe I can put you on top of the shelf so that way you can just bring it over to the center when you want to use it. Perfect. And then rainbow puzzle. Might as well just put it inside of this little shelf right here. And then what is this? Nap time mat. Little Play-Doh. Perfect. What is this? Little scribbler set. We're going to try to use every single item that we can in this little set. Oh, we can put like maybe these on the shelf. Maybe these are like coloring pages or something. Be creative. I don't know. And then we can put this set of colors next to it. I think the Bitch and Zertree from Pearson have some cute toys. It does. You are correct. I'll have to grab some of those too. What CC beds do you recommend? Depends on the style you're going for. Pretty much every creator has their own set of like CC beds. So kind of just depends on what vibe you're trying to run after, to be honest. I really like ones from Felix Andre and Pierre Sim personally, but just all depends on what aesthetic you would like. Do these come in any other swatches? They do. Kind of just put these. And then let's figure out the walls too. Thank you, Kirsten, so much for the $10 sleigh. It's not a nursery. We're making a daycare. So we're at 15 out of 50. I'll do the little animation as well. I need to figure out that thing. I think I might have a solution for it, so that way the credit card ones work again. I'll just have to do it after I'm done with the live for today, because I think I have to set up a different thing. But even though this won't say Kirsten's name, we'll just show the little ice cream situation. So shout out to Kevin, because Kevin's gonna be the one that gives all the credit that was not given whatsoever. But thank you, Kirsten. I appreciate it. Like I said, friends, we have about 20 more minutes to try to see how much closer we can get to our little goal for our gift goal. So that way we can stay on for a longer amount. So if you are enjoying yourself and want to hang out with me for a while, consider helping out with our gift goal. It's just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link's not working, we have other links in my bio as well. We're about, I think, a fourth of the way there, a little bit more than a fourth of the way. So consider it, consider it, consider it. I think it'd be nice to have an accent wall, maybe. Ooh, look at this. Hold on. Why does it say Kevin? I honestly have no fucking clue. It basically just ended up, that's just the character, I guess, that they chose for it. I don't know why, but Kevin is just the generic name they went after, and I guess go Kevin. I think this is a really, really cute wall. What do we think? The wallpaper is from Sixum, and it's from the Daycare collection. Thank you, Alicia, for the roses. Let's see. So cute, you love it. I'm trying my best to make this look as cutie as possible. One thing about me. So I think I'm making this back section right here is more for like the littler kids, like maybe like the 4 or 5-year-olds. And then this section over here is going to be for the bigger kids. So that way they're not like fully mixed together. I feel like that'll be kind of nice. I think the left corner needs some more lighting. It looks like a little shaded, but love the wallpaper. The left corner. You mean by the entranceway? I don't see any shading. Do you mean over here, maybe? Let's see. Let's put another one of these rugs in. Other corner. Oh, like over here? Yeah, I'll get to that eventually. I'm just worried about this little space currently. This little space right here is my only focus at the moment. Let's see. This, isn't there like a piano for a little kid? It's probably part of this little set right here. If you size it up, you could just do one in that space. I think that it was too big for it. Yeah, it's too big. It goes outside of the room, unfortunately. But I think I'll do it maybe in another color, so that way it's not the exact same, but like kind of the same, you know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of fun. And then, yeah, there's a piano and a xylophone. I just don't know what the creator is for it. It's from the Sixum Tiny Playrooms. Playrooms. All right, let's see. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the little rug that has the smiley on it. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, here it is. We have all the little stuff over here. Got Bam. And then there's like a little drum set. Maybe I'll put this on top of here. And then I can put the xylophone up here as well, just like chilling out until it needs to be used. Cool, cool, cool. And then I like these little rocking horses and shit. So I think I'll put the little sun rug right here. Maybe size them down one. Yeah. That way they kind of fit. Or maybe I put them over here. There we go. I hate the using the talk box. It makes everything. Wait, I hate using talk box. I wish everything size up half squares. What's a talk box mean? I don't know what talk box is. And then put you right there. keep it that green color. Oh, the toolbox. You mean like tool mod maybe? It is a daycare that we're currently working on. Yes. A little daycare that we're slowly but surely decorating and razzling and dazzling together. Did I move my desk? No, I moved completely. I have no idea if they're functional. I don't play The Sims, so I don't care about functionality and stuff personally. It might be. I just have no clue. Might be. I just have absolutely no clue. The Lego shelf is also by Sixum. It's by Sixum as well. Let's see. What else do I want to put in this little section? I think I want to put some chairs in here. Yeah, Sixum's out here having all the good stuff. All the good dang stuff. Yeah, I just don't play. I just like doing building stuff. Do you think they're only functional with a mod? That makes sense. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Daycare. I think that there was little stools as well. Yeah, so we can put in these little stools. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I want these little rocking chairs in here. Maybe I should put them back over here. Just because I'd like to put a little table and chair situation. So I can put these over here instead. Ooh. Just because I feel like, where'd that one go? Oh, here it is. I just feel like it'd be nice for them to have a place to be able to sit down and do kid shit. Let's put those right here. And then for the table, I like the yellow. And then let's do all of these different colors. We'll do white, green, blue, and pink. That's cute. And then let's see. The play kitchen OMG, isn't it cute? And then let's just go to the Oak House collection and see what else they have. See what else they have at the center of the table. What got you got you into building in The Sims 4? I'm not sure. I just have always enjoyed it. I started playing a long, long time ago, and before you know it, here we are. I just have always liked architecture and houses and all that nonsense, and I guess that it just caused me to continue doing it year after year after year, and before you know it, it's been a lot of years. Put you right here. Hi, Suha. Did I already say hi? I might have said it in my head, but hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. My favorite little whale. Put you right there. Gotta put ourselves a little meniscus. Let's see. Or an abacus, not a meniscus. And then, do you have a job that surrounds around new interior design architecture outside of streaming? Nope. Social media is my job. So what I do on here and on TikTok and all that stuff is technically all falling under one category. Also, I have a question. So I am going to be starting YouTube today. I plan on at some point like making some videos and all that stuff because I realize that I just want to continue to like cross-platform stuff and kind of hunker down and start doing some things that are on that platform as well. So pretty please go follow me. It's just the same as my TikTok. But like, does anybody have any like suggestions or like any type of ideas on things they like watching on YouTube? because I don't know if I should start doing like speed builds. I don't know if I should do tutorials. I don't know if I should do challenges. Like, I really don't know what would be the nice thing to do. So maybe, I don't know. You should do vlogs for home goods hauls. Well, I haven't done any of them recently. I just think that I need to start making some long form content. You know what I mean? I was wanting to keep it kind of Sims related just because there's like an unlimited amount of things for me to do. I just want them to be different than TikTok because TikTok, we obviously have the option to only make videos that are realistically only a couple minutes long. So it's kind of seen more towards like shorter videos. But on YouTube, we obviously have the chance to do like 20-minute long things. So I'm trying to figure out like what that looks like. So CC reviews. Okay, well, I got some ideas. I just know that I wanted to start branching off into that area. So make sure to go follow me over there. It's just Austin Fendler. You won't have any trouble finding it at all. So yeah, you could do speed builds or tours of what you make on stream. Those are good ideas too. What does that to have a whole big smorgasbord of different stuff? Subscribe? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, you love the little sunshine carpet, isn't it good, Aaliyah? Thank you, Luis, for the daily heart me. Reminder, friends, we only have 9 more minutes to work on our little gift goal, or else I'm going to unfortunately be getting off of live for the day. So if you are having fun and you want to continue to watch me decorate this cute little daycare that we started, then consider helping out with our gift goal. It is, of course, just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link's not working, we have other links in my bio that also can help. So consider it, consider it, consider it, or else we only got 9 more minutes left together. 9 more minutes. Let's do a little coat rack in the corner. Thank you, Samantha, so much for the 11 hearts. Will your live replays be on YouTube at all? Well, I have them on Twitch. So the reason that I have Twitch is because I want it to be for people to be able to watch them after the fact if they couldn't, you know what I mean? So I plan on still doing that in general, but I was talking to Shannon, who's simming Shannon, and kind of got the potential idea that maybe what I should do instead is make Twitch for subscribers only so that we can watch it in real time. But then when it comes to YouTube, I can like upload the live like the next day or like a couple days later. So that way anybody who missed it can still watch it and kind of forces them to go over to YouTube. And then if you strictly want to have Twitch, so that way you can have it in full screen or whatever it may be, you can decide to subscribe that way just so that way there's like another thing to go over to YouTube for. Because again, I want to cross platform as much as possible. The children kitchen set is from the creator Sixum. It's a good idea. I think that's what I think I might do. It's going to be a little bit more extra work on my end, but that way there's still obviously ways people can support me either for free or obviously like by paying to subscribe or send gifts and things like that. Obviously, the goal is to make it as easy as possible to continue being a full-time content creator. So I figure if you go over to YouTube, then obviously there's like ads and stuff to help watch that. Same with Twitch. If you want to subscribe, you are able to, or if you don't want to subscribe, you can just watch the ads to get a few extra cents in. But then on like obviously TikTok, you're able to send gifts. Like there's just so many different outlets, but I'm still learning every single day what I should and shouldn't do. There's literally no blueprint and you kind of just go with the flow and hope for the best. So I've been doing a fairly decent job over the almost past 2 years, but I feel like it never hurts to try to stretch the ideas and try to come up with some new ones. You know what I mean? My entertainment stand is so beautiful. Thank you. I think it was from Wayfair. I don't know where I bought it. I've had it for a long time. I've had it for like 4 or 5 years, but I think it is from I think it's from Wayfair. I don't know, to be honest. What else could I add to this little room? I got some chairs and stuff. We got that thing right here. Is anything else that would make sense over in like this little section? Because again, we will have this will be a kitchen. right here. This is going to be like a little table for chairs and stuff. And this is going to be for like the larger kids. Lighting. I guess I can put some lighting above some of the tables. I don't think I need a trash can really because I honestly don't think little kids that are like 4 years old are going to throw their trash away. You know what I mean? I just don't think it's a realistic thing for them to be doing. So we'll have one by the little kitchen area, of course, but I feel like the daycare workers are probably picking up after the children, realistically speaking. All right, we'll put one of you right here. And then we can do the same thing on the other side. You should have the front desk and cubbies. So I plan on putting the front desk right here only because of the fact that actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might switch these because I feel like maybe it would be a better idea to have the front desk by the little kids area, and then we can have like the main door kind of by the adult kids. Just because I don't know why I'm a nervous Nelly, but I feel like I'd rather have like a 7 year old have access to the door versus like a 2 year, like a 4 year old. You know what I mean? Hi Gabs. You just saw my apartment tour. You just saw my apartment tour and it looks brill. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we can put a little desk right here. Surfaces. How much do we need for you to stay? As much as you think is necessary. Obviously, the goal is to make our little gift goal, but in the most kind way possible. I've been live for an hour and a half and we're not doing great at all on our gift goal. So we have 5 more minutes left as of right now, but the more we work on the gift goal, the obviously the longer I'll stay. So whatever you think's necessary, Lexi, to help out, or if anyone else wants to help out. But we have little cubbies all over the place. We have cubbies right behind it over here, you see? We have these little storage cubbies with toys and all that nonsense. Oh my God, Joy, you're totally fine. Never feel like you have to apologize. Only help if you can. If you can't help out, it's not the end of the world. It just means that if we're not making our goal, I have to do other things for the day and can't hang out on live for too long, unfortunately. Check Venmo. Uh-oh. Thank you, Leah, so much for the Night Star. Oof. Lexi, Lexi, Lexi. That was very, very generous of you. Let's make our little animation for Lexi. Even though it doesn't say Lexi and it's gonna say different amount, but Lexi just sent a $50 sleigh. So it's going to Kevin for $26, but Lexi sent 50. So say thank you for Lexi for helping us stay on longer. Lexi did that shit. So now we're at 65 out of 50. So goal slay next to Lexi. So let's bounce this up to 100 Runeski. And then we can keep on continuing on. And like I said, you obviously don't have to send me anything whatsoever if you don't want to. But whenever I am live, we're hanging out, but also working on our gift goal. So the more we make the gift goal, the longer Austin wants to stay on. What's the gift money for though? It's for me to not starve to death. And for us to be able to hang out as much as possible. That's what it's for. I kind of like this one. Even though it's like not custom content, I kind of feel like it looks nice. So there's that. I think I do like that one. What is this? Oh, I kind of like this one though instead. Because it is a little bit lower so you can actually see. I think I like that one. Yeah. The little jump set, isn't it adorable? Absolutely adorable. There we go. I think that looks nice. Yeah. And then we'll put a little computer there. And this is more for like the so this is for like the teacher or like the little daycare worker to sit here and just make sure that if a parent comes to pick up or whoever it may be, that it's no funny business. So we got to just make sure we have a perfect little area for them to do that stuff. Thank you so much, Nick, for the $5 sleigh. And yes, Emily, in the nicest way possible, that is what the reasoning is. I hate to sound greedy, but it's just a realistic situation. At least I'm not out here screaming for you to send me a galaxy while I'm battling someone. At least I feel like I'm giving some sort of entertainment. So some might not see the value in it, but a lot of people thankfully do. But that is exactly right. It's my actual job to do this, which I'm so thankful for. So yeah. Yeah. Please scream for galaxies you want to see it. I mean, every now and then I be double dog daring people, but I just don't like that method. I don't want to bully people into sending me stuff, you know what I mean? I try to be humble and nice about it, but sometimes you have to slightly put the foot down and be like, all right, guys, like I'm being serious. If we don't make our goal, then I'm gonna have to get off. That's about as screaming as I get. I will never be like Jason Nash. You need a roof sticker? You mean rough? RUFF? That's the cutest lamp, isn't it? Ruff. We also, someone recommended I get a thanks, Kevin. Oh, let me also do a little animation for Nick for sending the little $5. Like I said, I think I know how I'm able to fix the situation for like the credit card thing not working. So here's another shout out to Kevin, even though it's for Nick for $5. Jason asks me to find a retirement home and therapy. He does. My CC's from a lot of different places. If you want to go and get a good list of all the CC, I have it all listed in my Discord, which is in my bio. Tevin is the top gifter. Thank you, C, for the rose. I appreciate it. Let's see. But yeah, I have all of my CC listed over in my Discord. I don't actually have the individual like the individual packs and stuff. It's just the creators, but you'll obviously be able to pick and choose the ones that you like versus don't like to choose from. This is kind of cute. A little wicker basket with some like blankets and shit. I can kind of throw this over here too, maybe. Are you gonna show it over you've done so far? Yeah, I can in just a second. I haven't really done a lot outside of what you're seeing right here. Where can I put this? Maybe I'll put this right here. And then I can put this over in the corner. So that way, if you want to like grab a blankie and lay on the rug and read a book, I don't fucking know. But this is what we're done so far. We're making a daycare facility. So here's just a 360 of it. And then we have right here, we aren't done with it by any means. I'm probably going to add more stuff to it, and I'm kind of just moving things around as well. But we have what is essentially a playground. Over on this side is going to be more or less like a nursery for like little babies and like infants. And then this side is for like slightly smaller kids. And then this one's going to be for a little bit of bigger kids. And then upstairs, we're going to have like a place for like kids to like have like movie time or whatever it may be. You should turn the desk to the bathroom. You should turn the bathroom outside. What? I should turn the desk to the bathroom outside? What do you mean? I don't understand. You're loving it so far? Thanks, Gabs. I appreciate it. Turn the desk. Well, I want the desk to be facing outside because this is where like the entrance would be. If I had it facing this way, then it kind of defeats the purpose. You know what I mean? I could put it that way, I guess. I put it this way, maybe. Do I have cubbies? Yeah, over here we have some little cubbies. The Wii Ground CC hates you? What do you mean? What's wrong with that? It seems to be liking me quite a bit. Why doesn't it like you? No, we should have it facing the window. Well, I feel like it's kind of facing the window still. I don't know. It won't show up for you no matter what. Try typing in Sib, maybe, because that's how I find stuff sometimes. Because I think that you have to type in Sib WeGround. Any CC recommendations? Any new ones? There was a new set that came out from Pierre Sim recently. Um, that it's like a kitchen set that's kind of cute. And then the Ciboulette Wheat Ground is what I just got that we're talking about right now as well. Um, in my Discord as well, I do have a lot of people who update the CC and they'll like show the newest set. So if you want to go to my Discord, there is a CC section that others like to share ones that are brand new too. Maybe you're just dumb. So when I do it, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm typing in the word WHEE and it comes right up on the side. So I don't know. There's also like monkey bars and stuff. I'm like missing some of the items. Hold on. Oh, there's like so many items. Hold on. There's like monkey bars I should add too. OMG, I never even saw these. We'll have to figure that somewhere. Is this the same thing? That's the same thing. I'll have to add that bench maybe too. Maybe what I can do is put this back over here, our little climbing thing. I'll scoot this over a bit more. And then that way the monkey bars can go like in the center, like over here maybe. Yeah. These seem kind of tall. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah. Put you right here. There we go. Happy Sunday, Mateo. How are you? It's custom content. It's not a mod. It's custom content. Um. Oh, you know what? Maybe I put the coat rack right here instead. And then maybe I can add this right in that little cubby next to the desk. Maybe size down one. There we go. I like that. And then I can go ahead and maybe add this on top of it. There we go. This Daycare has their funding sources on lock. They do. We have it funded. And then let's type in pen. You want to work here? I want to work here too, but like as in like not actually ever come in because I would be terrified having to deal with a bunch of little kids running around and screaming and shit. Put you right here. And then let's see. Is there anything else? I am making a daycare, yes. I am. We're first doing the side over here that's for like the kids that are probably like between the ages of like 4 to like maybe like 3 to 5 is where this age group is right in this little section. This looks good. I like this. Okay. And then put me in the age 4 to 7 group though. Well, there's like I think it's going to be like 3 to 4 or 3 to 5 in this room and I think like 6 to 10 over in this room over here. And someone asked what rug something was from. I don't know what rug you're talking about, unfortunately. When I was in college, I worked at a preschool and it was a lot. I bet. I could not imagine. Dealing with my nieces and like my nephew is like a lot. I couldn't imagine having to deal with like 12 of them. or 20 of them. The Sims 3 had the best building capabilities. I hate the foundation on The Sims 4. I 1,000% disagree with you. I think that building in The Sims 3 is absolute dog shit. And the foundations in The Sims 3 are much harder than The Sims 4, so I don't know what you mean by the foundations. I think I'm done with this area, more or less. We might add some more to it eventually, but I think it's fine. I grew up on The Sims 3, but loving The Sims 4. I grew up on The Sims 2, 3, and then I started playing the 4, and I 1,000% think that The Sims 4 is the absolute best game I've ever seen when it comes to building, ever. Yeah, you can send it on Venmo. So typically, like to see the animations and stuff, you have to use the first link because that one's connected to Streamlabs. But if for some reason you don't have PayPal, then you can do Cash App or Venmo, and then I'll just go ahead and do Kevin will be the one in your honor to say thank you for the gift. But yes, you're more than welcome to do that route if you'd like to. So Austin, what I already read that one. What about the green and yellow rug by the kitchen and the green and pink one by the reading area? So this rug right here, the rippling waves, is from. Oh, I might want to use this rug too. Hold on. I think I want to use this rug somewhere. But this rug is from it is from Peacemaker, from the Postmodern Living, for the both of those two. This one right here, the little sunshine, is from the Sixum Daycare collection, and this one right here is from Sixum as well. So yeah, I think that I like the colors of them, so I don't plan on switching any of them at all. I think that they're cute. Can't can't build attached garages, and you could literally build anywhere on the map in The Sims 3. If you're gonna complain about it, I just don't care enough. I don't agree with you at all. I think building in The Sims 3 was dog shit. So if you think otherwise, feel free to play that. But this isn't a place to just complain about it because I clearly don't care. I didn't even notice the fire alarm over here. I think they should go by the teacher's desk, no? Oh my god, thank you for the $25. Slay, Leah. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you. We almost made our next gift goal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are going to go ahead and do a little animation. It's going to say Kevin. It won't say your name, but that is a-okay. But slay, slay, slay. Here's the little animation for $25, even though it says Kevin for $45. So slay, slay, slay. And your name is Leah, not Lay, right? And Kevin's just the computer animation that they, for some reason, or like the creator that they, for some reason, decide to give all the credit for whenever it's just like a test round and it doesn't say the amount or anything either. So I triple dog dare someone to do a $5 slay. That would be awesome. So we can make our next gift goal. First link in the bio. I did move. I did. We're all done. We have a I did my apartment tour the other day if you want to see what my new place looks like. I'm saying it. Okay, perfect, perfect. I'm saying it right. So Leah, Leah, Leah. I figured it was that and not Lay, but these little kid stuff right here, the drum set and stuff, also comes from Sixum. Also comes from Sixum. Exit signs for realism. I think I have exit signs somewhere. I think that I have them from the Soho collection, maybe. I'll put an exit sign in front of the door in just a second. Let's do this in maybe the blue color. Your CC always thinks you want to get into CC. I don't know what is stopping me. I don't know. Get it. Do it, do it, do it. Get to Work does have one, but the one that's from the Soho collection is much cuter. It is like a I think it's the Soho, but it's one that's like glass and kind of more modern, or maybe it's like acrylic or something. Baby gate at the door. This isn't necessarily for babies. I think that it's okay having it just be regular because like the kids can walk around if they want to. I just feel like it's more targeted towards this like age group. But if a fucking 7-year-old wants to come on here and like, for instance, like my niece, one of them is 6 and one of them's 8. If they want to hang out together, I don't think it's illegal. You know what I mean? Um, so I feel like I'll just leave it opened up so that way they're able to, um, you know, they're able to hang out if they want to, but if they want to be in the big kid zone, then they can go to the other section. How much CC do I had? I think it's 40 something gigabytes. Let me see. I always forget. My mods folder is 47 gigabytes of CC. My house is beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. I like it. I think I did a good job when it comes to decorating and stuff. She's cute. She's cute. She's cute. All right, so we got that. And then, okay, so I think that this area is done for now. I may end up adding more to it. We will just see. All right, let's add some little lights. I feel like I got everything you have in here. Yeah, I feel like I use mostly like the main creators. I'm not like out here really like trying to find like individualized like niche creators that aren't really known. Just because I feel like it's just a little bit safer that route because I don't want to risk like downloading like a fucking virus or something like that. You just never know. So, I try my best to stick to the popular ones, and most people have the popular ones unless they're living under a rock, you know what I mean? So, even though I don't really build for people, I kind of build for myself. It is kind of nice people can still download my stuff as long as they download the same creators I have, you know? Um, since this is for a little bit of larger kids, I never had any issue downloading CC now. Where's the bathroom for the 3-year-olds? I'm just gonna have the bathroom like inside of here. I feel like worst case scenario, like if the child needs like help, we're just gonna have one bathroom in this entire place. And I'm gonna make sure to have like a situation where there's like a toilet and sink, and maybe I'll have like a little toddler potty in here. I don't know. But they're all just gonna have one bathroom. Realistically speaking, this daycare is supposed to be for a total of maybe like 15 kids, and that includes babies, which is on the other side. This isn't meant to be like a school where there's like 30 people running around. It's literally like a neighborhood daycare, you know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I kind of like this wallpaper. You had an issue with Charlie Can take stuff, and I'm so sad because their stuff is cute. Huh. I don't have any issues with Charlie Pancake stuff at all. Actually, that's a lie. I do have a slight little issue when it comes to some of their beds go invisible for some reason, but other than that, I don't have any issues. Um, you know who has a similar one to this? Uh, this is a cute daycare, not the warehouse I had my daughter in. Well, take your daughter to this one. I was saying that this is like 100% like a free daycare. You have to pay like $20 a month for here. It's not for rich people, it's for anybody who needs daycare assistance. Um, let's see. Low key always like green, but it's fine. The child needs help pottying. They need to stay home. Period. I think I'm gonna keep the blue. And then, like I said, this is meant to be for older kids a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is have a nice sofa in here, maybe like a little computer desk with like I remember when I was like in daycare when I was younger, we had like I used to play that Microsoft pinball, I remember all the time. So maybe I'll do that. It won't be like as toy related. It will be kind of more as like you know, like bigger kids. I feel like I used to like watch TV and shit when I was in daycare when I was like I think I stopped going to daycare when I was probably like I don't know, maybe like 10, basically like before middle school or like maybe like before yeah, maybe I was actually like how old are you in like 3rd grade is probably when I stopped going. Whenever I was able to like stay home by myself. I don't like any of these. There we go. You never went to daycare as a kid? I did because my dad always worked. I don't talk to that fucker anymore. He's a loser. But I know that my mom, she worked for a little tiny bit when I was like younger. But then when her and my old stepdad, they just got divorced a couple of years ago. They were together for probably like 20 years, if I had to guess. He like worked and like she didn't. So like when she stopped working, like I never went to daycare again type of shit. You know what I mean? I did because both my parents worked full time. Yeah, that's kind of why I did. But then after my mom no longer worked, then it wasn't the case. Brooklyn, we're not barking. Lay down. Like you're stressed out for nothing. Just like chill out. Take a chill pill. I did both of my parents worked fine. Now they are divorced. Yeah, my parents been divorced for a long, long, long time. They got divorced like essentially when I was like a toddler. She's a diva. You love her. She's just a little chicken nugget. She is a bug, but she's also a douchebag. Are you and Louis gonna have kids? I don't think so. He doesn't want kids, and I like him kind of like could go either way, but like Brooklyn is a pain in my ass, so I could not imagine having something that can like color on the walls and like call me a bitch. You know what I mean? Like I would hate that. My parents have been divorced for 24 years. Like same. I saved some of the skin from Jonathan, but opened the bag outside and it's starting to rot and mutilated it. Okay. Hi, Olympia. Dude, what now? People are fucking strange and weird. That was a wild thing to say. Um, let's see. What's that one sofa? Let's see. Let's see if my game happens after all the CC. Fingers crossed it does. Be a little CC bug like me. Joy, do you remember what sectional I used for that one daycare that you just redid? It was like rainbow. I just don't remember which one I used. I just know I like Roy G bibbed it. Where is it? Which one was it? Hi Nicole. Did I use the one from David's apartment? I don't think so. I just know I changed the color of every single cushion and I wanted to redo it. You love the rug? Me too, isn't it cute? Um, was it Charlie Pancakes, maybe? I'm like blanking on which one I would have used. No, it wasn't Charlie Pancakes. I think it was the skinnier one. It wasn't oh, it was this one. It was by Harry Shop the Look. I figured it out, Joy. I figured it out. Um I was gonna have this be with the windows, but I think I'm gonna have it be turned this way to the wall. So that way they're able to like have a television or something. Do I want to use that one? I think so. I do have all the packs, every single one of them, except for Dust the Bust, because I think Dust the Bust is unnecessary. Um, you should do it under the stairs, maybe. Do what under the stairs? I think under the stairs, I'm going to put. I have an organizer that has shelves and stuff. I think I might put that there. I actually went to Home Goods today already. I didn't get anything. everything is done. I don't know, Mateo, if you saw my apartment tour or not, but everything is done when it comes to my apartment, except for I have a little thing I'm turning into a coffee bar, and I have to decorate that at some point. And I tried finding some stuff today, but there was really nothing that really tickled my fancy. So that's like the only thing I have left. Is just that. Um, Ours looks amazing. Thank you. Do you have to use a cheat to put stuff under the stairs? Yes. bb.move objects is the cheat. You use the Kiwi Blockhouse sectional. The one that I used was this one right here. I just couldn't remember what the creator was, but I used this one. I think I like it. I don't think I have Kiwi Sim. A cute book nook would be cute under the steps. Yeah, like what I think I'm going to use is by the Clutter Cat. I'll show you because it has like built-in stuff, and I feel like that will be the best bet for it. I have to pee real quick. Let me go do that. I'll show off this little area for anybody who has not seen it yet. But I'm gonna go pee. If anybody wants to be super amazing, like I said, we have a double dog dare to do a $5 gift. So that way we get up to our current gift goal of 100%. If you'd like to help out, it's just the first link in the bio. If for some reason the first link does not work, we have other links in the bio as well. So consider it, consider it, consider it. I'll be back in literally 10 seconds. I just have to pee really badly. Okay, I'm back. Oh, Kenny, did you ever do what I asked you to do? I didn't know you were watching. Did you ever look to see if you can find one of those places that's like kind of similar to the place you like get stuff for $6? I have absolutely no idea what that type of place would be called, but since you found the one that you have, can you see if there's any that are like in the St. Louis region? That would be the coolest thing ever because I'm so jealous of all the little finds you're getting that are so dang cheap. I by no means need an iPad, but if I would have got one for $5 then I surely would. That chair in the back is so cute. Thank you. I got it custom made from somebody from Etsy a couple years ago. My mom bought it as I think it was a Valentine's Day present. It could have been a birthday present. I don't remember what it was for, but yeah, it was real slay. I'm obsessed with it. You should see if they have $1 in the area. I don't know what $1 is. Thank you, Sydney, so much for the daily heart me. All right. So let's do a really big coffee table. And then oh, this one's not terrible, actually. Oh, I was trying to find that thing from the Clutter Cat. Oh, it's cement. I don't know if I love it being cement. We have Five Below on the West Coast. Oh, we have Five Below as well. The place that Kenny goes, I could be incorrect. So excuse me if I'm wrong. Thank you so much for the antipasto. The place that Kenny's been going is I think one of those places that like if Amazon packages like don't get delivered or whatever, they like send it to like different companies that will essentially have like wholesale type of goodwill situations where you spend like $5 on every single item in the store Um, yeah, like an Amazon overstock because Kenny like got some mirrors before. He just got an iPad for a few dollars, and it's just let me be part of that situation because that would be so cool if I was able to pop into a place and just find the most random goodies because I love things like home goods and things like that because you never know what you're going to find and they're always like such good deals. So that's what I'm in the mood for is a store just like that. Your city's getting a Five Below and you can't wait. Five Below is good for like simple shit or if you have kids, but like I don't ever buy anything from Five Below unless it's like a real big necessity or like if I want some candy or something. I got it to show, now I can slay again. Yay! What did you have to do to find it? Maybe Joy can use the insight so that way she can figure out what the problem was for her too. I was gonna try to find that thing for the clutter cat. That's what I was gonna do before I peed. We just say going to the bins. Love. I want to be going to the bins too. I want to be going to the bins. Um, let's see. You just completely deleted it and re-downloaded it. Maybe that's what you have to do sometimes. I might do that for like all of Charlie Pancake's sets because Charlie Pancakes does have a glitch with the beds right now. So I might have to do that too. Oh, these are cute. These little boxes. I might use these somewhere. Oh, they get like smaller and larger. I actually really love that. And this too. Um, maybe I'll use this somewhere. Luis from St. Louis. I love that movie so much. I have probably seen the Sex and the City movies 55 fucking times. I'm obsessed. Where is that stairs thing? It's one of my favorite movies. I like the first one better than the second one personally. The second one's fine, but something about the first one is just so good. Maybe I'll use this shelf somewhere too. Maybe we'll see. Where is the stairs situation? Because I have that like under the stairs storage where it lets you. Oh, this is like a whole bookshelf situation. I think this is all part of the same set. We'll see what we do with this. Um, because we have a second floor as well. But where the fuck is that punk ass staircase thing? Hmm. Um. Oh, they're literally right here, Austin. You dang chicken nugget. Yeah, something like this because it fits so perfectly underneath here. I think I might use this so that way it has some like extra little storage, you know what I mean? And then we can just like put stuffs on the shelves. Um, let's see. We can put I don't know what on the shelves, but something. Did you put the daycare shell in the gallery? I did not put the daycare shell in the gallery. I don't believe. I usually don't put stuff on the gallery unless someone asks me to. And I'm already like 3/4 the way through this one, so I can put it on the gallery, but it's definitely been fully worked on this entire time, you know? Um, put you right here. That's okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. I was yelling right there. Good. I'm glad that you saw because I surely didn't. You're hauling through this one. Do you have any ideas for the next one? I don't have any ideas to be honest. I'll probably want to make a house of some sort just because I feel like that would be in my best interest because of the fact that A, I just made a commercial lot with this. I just made a mansion recently, and I feel like I want to build another house. I just don't know what kind of house just yet. Houses are typically my favorite things to make, but I just don't know the vibe because I feel like I've done so many things recently that I just don't know what's going to be next. It's always helpful for people to put suggestions. I have in the Discord as well the area where it's like build inspiration. I look at that from time to time when I'm really struggling on what to build. So if anybody ever has any pictures they find on like Pinterest or Instagram or anything like that, it's very, very helpful for you to throw it in the Discord so I can maybe use it as reference one day. You should build a duplex. I've done that before. Like my problem is I've already done so much stuff before in the past that it just sucks to just like feel like I'm repeating the same thing over and over. You know what I mean? Um, so maybe something like that could be fun again, but I feel like I don't know, I feel like I just did something like that. So I don't know. A Barbie house. I've done a Barbie house a couple times before. There's like nothing that anyone can say that I haven't already done, sadly. All my CCs from a lot of places. Depends on which one you're asking for, but all my CCs in my Discord. Build a reality show house. Which reality show? I built like my version of like a Love Island before. I did my version of a Bad Girls Club house before. I've kind of done all that. I've done it all. I've done it all. Um, Surfaces. A bathhouse. I think I would get in trouble if I made a bathhouse. Wisteria Lane from Desperate Housewives would be mega slay. That could be kind of fun. I have done like a handful of times, like making my little bestie villages where I like make over entire towns. But it's been a long time since like this might be aging my live quite a bit. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, that is a-okay. But a long time ago, probably like over a year ago, maybe almost a year and a half ago, I made this tiny little neighborhood that had like a handful of houses, and there was like all this lore, and there was like a little house, or there was like a little, um, what's it called? A little uh park in the back of it. Like that was kind of cute, and there was probably like 6 houses in total. That was kind of fun. But I don't know. I should put a fish tank in here. I don't love the idea of pets at places like this because I know kids are shit awful, and I would hate for them to like try to grab the fish. You like building with lore? Me too. It's literally the only way to be doing it. Only way to be doing it. Um, that desk is too shallow. Maybe I can put a. I have an. Or that little thing is too shallow. I wonder if I can fit like a love seat inside of here. A poor family home. I've done things like that before. I don't only build super nice houses. I just feel like people don't like me to build shit that's not like fun to look at. And like, what's fun to look at like a shit house for? You know what I mean? I just feel like it's not as fun for people to watch me like purposely make like an ugly ass build. Maybe I'll put this in here. And then I can throw these pillows right there. There we go. You should make a Howl's moving castle. What does that mean? I don't know who Howl's is. There we go. A haunted house. Done that before. I like to keep things like haunted houses or vibes kind of like that for like closer to like Halloween. If I do it too early, it's just kind of like what the fuck am I gonna do for Halloween time? You know what I mean? What's am I gonna do for Halloween time? A smoke shop. You can't really do that in The Sims. You should build a house with a garden in the center, like an atrium. I think that I haven't built a mid-century modern home in a while, And that's one of my favorite styles to build. So I could see myself doing a mid-century modern for the next build, to be honest. I think that would be kind of a fun little idea. I actually wish that I had glass blocks because I just posted in the Discord, I think it was yesterday, the day before yesterday, this really cool mid century modern house that was built out of all glass cubes. It was so fun. Home for a teenager who was raised as her siblings. I don't know what that would look like. I'd have to see like what someone else, because in my head I thought of Shameless. You know what I mean? So I don't really know if Shameless would be the vibe. Put you right down here. And then books. An Italian Mafia Mansion. I've done that before. I did that probably like 6 months ago. It was like it was like a Mediterranean style home. Making the Shameless house could be fun. The only problem with what I don't like doing is I don't really love recreating homes that were like real life something else because people are too particular and people complain if it's not the exact same. And I don't want to sit there and have to fully analyze and look at like a reference photo the entire time I'm playing the game. You know what I mean? It just makes it too difficult and it's not very fun to have to like be super, super perfect with it. Hi, Mary. How are you? Mary, did you do any banana slaying today or no? Let's see. Put you right here. And then let's see. One. Bitch, you really can't fit. Fuck you. Okay. There we go. Adorable. Your wife. I'm still so disappointed that Joy no longer loves me as much as she loves Mary because I was never your husband. So that's crazy. Mary's been your wife since day one, apparently so. Cat cafe. I have all the stuff for a cat cafe, but I don't think I want to build a cafe currently. I've built so many coffee shops, it's almost ridiculous. How do I describe my in real life decor? I call it modern gothic because I have a lot of stuff that's like my chair for instance is technically like really Victorian and gothic, but like it's bright white and black because I got it colored that way. And then like, I have a Chesterfield style sectional, but like it doesn't look old and like I have all these like statues everywhere. So I would say it's almost like a modern gothic vibe or like a modern Victorian gothic or I have no idea. I have built a couple of schools before, yes. I have. A Japandi apartment? I don't know what that means, unfortunately. Don't you know what that means? Maybe I'll put this upstairs since I don't need it downstairs. Actually, maybe upstairs I keep it. It was going to be a place for television, but maybe what I do upstairs instead is have it be an area that is more or less for people to do homework and things like that. So I can just have like a bunch of desks up here. I feel like that would be our best bet. Um, bam, bam. that. Oh, my favorite, the staircase coming into the window. Literally my favorite. My favorite thing about this game is just that. I'm gonna have to do my own staircase, I think, which is real cool. Real cool. All right, it's fine. Coastal, like arts and crafts. That could be fun. Yeah, computers, arts and crafts. I think I just want it to be, since downstairs is a little smaller than I thought it would be. So I think that we're gonna have to do something like that upstairs. We can do some tables and desks, and then like we can do like a little art cabinet of some sort as well. All right. Oh, not that one. Bam. There we go. That color is better. And then thank goodness that we have this set of shit. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My background doesn't even look real. I know I've made sure that it looks perfect. But I'm glad you like it, Danielle. Glad you like it. Damn. It's way better than a bathroom door, that's for sure. Talk about an upgrade, baby. Thank you, Danielle, for the Go Popular. And friends, we're still waiting on that little $5 sleigh to fully make it to our gift goal. So if anybody wants to be the awesome friend to do that, I would extra appreciate it. If you would like to help out, whether it's $5, whether it's $1, whether it's $100, whatever it may be, it's just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link does not work, we have other links in my bio as well. So consider helping if you can. Let's go ahead and finish off this little top area. Bam, 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 bam. And then grab you. And then bam, bam, bam. There we go. Cool. And then we're going to put a little television down here. Ooh. Electronics. Yeah. I sent a cash app. I don't have $5. My card only $3. That's okay. $3 is closer to 100 than $0. So thank you, Aaliyah. Do we have a little animation for $3? Am I wrong? We'll do a save. The CC fences are from the creator, the Harry Coastal collection. You'll send the 2. Do it. All right, so shout out to Kevin. The $3 is the crab, I think. Oh, this is just fitting. We know Aaliyah has crabs, so perfect. So that is for Aaliyah, even though it says Kevin for $13. And then if we end up getting the $2 sleigh from Cash App from Ray, we just got it. Thank you so much. And that one is, do I have a $2 one? Is it 135 or is it 123? I don't. So I'll just do 2 beach balls for Ray. Even though it says Kevin. So thanks, Kevin Daddy. We appreciate it. We did another goal sleigh. We're at $100. 100 buckaroonies. Well, thank you, friends. Sis so much. We slayed another gift goal so far for the day. We'll bounce it up to $125 now. And same rules apply. You don't have to send me a single dollar if you don't feel like it. Not a single soul is forcing you to. But if you are enjoying yourself and if you would like to show some love and support, then consider helping out. It is just the first link in my bio. If for some reason it doesn't work, we have others as well. Kenny, that is crazy that you said that. Kenny gets crabs too, but Kenny sent me $3.31. So we're at 103.31. And he said for drugs. So Kenny wants me to buy drugs, apparently so. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate it. Kenny, did you ever find that thing yet or no? Have you looked yet? No rush. I'm just curious if there's anything like that. And we'll give Kenny crabs as well. Kenny and Aaliyah are the crab kids. Little crabby bugs. Um, little crabby bugs. Let's see. Oh, this is cute. I can put this over in the kids area, hopefully. Does this fit anywhere? Or actually, maybe I can put this right here. And then we can maybe fit the book thing on top of it. You love the animal vibes, aren't they adorable? For all of my gift animations, I have it for like summer themed currently. So depending on obviously the price of what's sent, we have like the sharks. My favorite one is the one that's $11.11. That one is a dolphin. I know it's pricey, but the $100 one is my absolute favorite. That one is a Ferris wheel. The $10 ice cream cone is cute. I try making them cute for any single price point because some people, if they do send gifts, they can't send $1,000,000 all the time. So I try to have all of them be fun and cutesy bootsy. Thank you, Estella, for the little rose. All right, so we got that. And then, let's see. I wanted to do the little PlayStation. I feel like it's probably a little bit old or a little bit too old of a thing for like a daycare to have, but what the fuck ever. We're gonna do it anyway. Let's see. I'm building a daycare. Building a daycare. Let's see. Where is the controllers? And oh, here's DVDs. Cool. And then where is the controllers? Oh, we can do these little toys as well back here. He's got some extra toys in the corner. Nothing cray, just a little tiny bit of something. And then, hi Marco, how are you doing today? Happy Sunday. Sundalicious definitious, make them boys go local. You need someone to bring you Chinese. Chinese sounds delish. All I've had today is I went to Trader Joe's this morning and got some of these little egg white, like these little egg bite things. They were honestly pretty good. They were like egg white, like they're like the things from Starbucks. They're like basically like mini little egg white omelets. I liked it quite a bit. I was surprised. $22 slay anyone? Maybe, you never know. You never know. Someone might be out there trying to really razzle dazzle it up today. You never know what the friends are going to do. You never dang know. You just go with the flow and see what they do. The flavor that I had was turkey sausage with cheese. I tried the jalapeno chicken pocket from Starbucks and it was fire. Wasn't it so good? The bacon Gruyere one is so fire. I haven't had that one yet. I usually don't eat eggs, but I was just like in the mood to try something new and I grabbed those and I was like, huh, those ain't bad, bitch. Those ain't bad, bitch, at all. I did not hate them. Let's see. Put you up here. And I feel like it's okay if some of the stuff is like intertwined together. I imagine it's not crazy for a little kid to like want to come over here and watch television. You know what I mean? So maybe their toys got stuck over here too. Gruyere is such a weird word to say, isn't it? My favorite cheese though is I love brie cheese so much, but I like it creamed brie. I don't like the brie that's like the kind that's like hard and like thick and shit, but like the creamed brie is so good. How do I get such free movement when it comes to placing items? Mine always snap to lines. You have to have bb.move objects on. And then you just use the alt button as well to like move stuff together. That's all I do. There we go. You love the Weebrie. The Weebrie, what does that mean? The chicken and roasted pepper wrap from Dunkin' is actually one of the best things ever. I don't go to Dunkin'. I'm a big hater on Dunkin', unfortunately. Big old fucking hater. I don't like it at all. The alt what you were missing? Yes, alt is 100% necessity when it comes to decorating stuff. I would not be able to build without it. Yeah, Dunkin' to me, I don't know what their food and stuff tastes like, so I can't really say much about that aspect of it. But I think their coffee tastes like chemicals. I just can't get with it. I don't like it at all. Just not a fan. The brand is President. It's a president. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I think it's called Presidente. I like the one that's from. I don't know what they. I know what it looks like, but it's. I have no idea. It's not Laughing Cow. Let me Google it because I'm curious. Cream brie. It's by the brand. Um, is it like a Lotto Day or something? Yes, the brand is Alouette. That's my favorite brie. Um, no one actually cares, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. Um, it's this one. That one's my favorite brie. It is honestly so dang delicious. This on a sandwich with like my favorite sandwich is if you get like a piece of like sourdough bread or like a baguette or whatever and cut it in half like how Subway or like any other sandwich would be and you do brie with chicken and roasted red peppers. Oh my god, so good as a panini. The fucking lish. Um, how is the garlic and herb? I don't know. Does it not have skin? No, it's like whipped up. It kind of reminds me of like the consistency of almost like butter, maybe. It's a little gooey in a way, but there's no type of wax or anything on it. Garlic and herb is the best. I've not had the garlic and herb one before. I see it on here as one of the other options, but I usually don't go towards stuff like that, to be honest. And you ate the wax layer. It was so nasty. Yeah, you don't eat the wax layer, babe. You get rid of it. That's like eating like a Reese's, like with the paper. Where are the controllers for this damn X? Oh, here they are. There we go. So that way we have a little setup for all that stuff. I'm surprised you ate the wax, but you give vibes like you would eat the wax, so it makes sense. Um, let's see. I'm gonna do the computer down here. And then upstairs, I'm gonna do like an art section where there's like tables with like art cabinets. I'm poor, I've never seen fancy cheese. I don't think Brie's fancy. I think it's just a type of cheese. I feel like all cheese is basically just cheese. Like obviously craft singles are like the cheap of the cheap, but in general, I don't feel like there's such thing. I mean, there's fancy cheese, I guess, that costs like $100 a pound, but I don't know what kind those are. You get bagged cheese. What the fuck is bagged cheese? Like sprinkle cheese? Because I obviously get that too. Never heard someone call it bag cheese though. See, they sell brie at Aldi's. It's not fancy. You just didn't know how to eat it properly, you silly goose. Shredded? Yeah, shredded. I have shredded in my refrigerator. I have shredded Parmesan. Parmesan. Um, Love your lounge. Would you recreate it in The Sims? What's a lounge mean? What's a lounge mean? Actually, I don't want to do these ones. Oh, living room. I mean, there's not much really to create. I mean, I don't have any of the same items besides my chair is kind of in The Sims, but I don't know how I'd recreate it because I don't have any of the same stuff in my game, unfortunately. Um, let's see. Electronics. And then that's cute. And then I prefer building. I don't make Sims at all. I never do that. Blue cheese can get bent. I only like blue cheese when it comes to like a dirty martini. I like a blue cheese stuffed olive. Those are really, really good. But I don't just sit there and fuck around and eat blue cheese for fun. But inside of an olive, baby, any day of the week. Any day of the damn week. It freaks you out. The thing that freaks me out is the fact that it's like technically moldy, which I don't love that. But like it's safe to eat. Like it's not like the bad mold, but it is kind of like I don't really love the fact that I know that it's literally mold. What kind of game passes do you have? I don't know what that means. I don't know what a game pass is. It's none of your business. It's none of my business either. What you don't know won't hurt ya. Brie is molded cheese. I think all cheese is supposed to be molded, no? There we go. I think this is the best size. That's your cue. Your cue for what? Um, mm, these are cute little chairs. I feel like these are like the best sizing. All the other ones were kind of like me. Kind of me. Decoration. Little wall sleigh. What kind of house am I building? I'm not building a house. I'm building a daycare. So here's what the outside of it currently looks like. We're still slowly but surely pulling it together, but we're doing a daycare, and we're currently working on the one side right here is more or less for like the children that are kind of like grade school, meaning like kindergarten to like maybe like third grade or whatever. And then over on this side is where like babies and toddlers will be. Honestly, a gay daycare would be a blast. We love that. We would love a little gay daycare. I mean, this is giving Roy G. Bibbs, so in a way, I guess it's just very, very fun and flamboyant. Coming together so gorgeously. Thank you, Sydney. I appreciate that. Immediately enroll your kids. We love it. This is a sleigh, a sleigh, a sleigh, or a sleigh, and this is the cheap one that's only $20 a month. is not expensive. It just looks expensive. So that way anybody can bring their kids here. Um, let's see. I want to do a piece of artwork above the desk that's kind of like a little kiddish in a way. Let's see. I'd kill for $20 a month daycare. My whole life would be different. We would love that. I know. The $20 a month just basically pays for whatever the hell $20 a month would pay for. I don't know. I feel like taxes pay for the rest. I feel like lunch would not cover. I feel like that wouldn't cover enough for lunch. I feel like it probably costs at least $10 a day for like snack and lunch for the kids. If you Aldi shop, it would. I just never got into Aldi, so I really don't know like what it's like. I know people compare it to Trader Joe's because they're owned by the same people, but I never really loved Aldi's. I've gone there a few times. I feel like their selection's not good enough for me, and it's not really close by. It's not like in my shopping district. Maybe I'll use these. Maybe I'll just do two of them. There we go. Aldi had the lowest prices in our country for food. I feel like I don't know how inexpensive Aldi's is, but I feel like it's nothing too. I mean, I went there and bought a handful of stuff. Thank you for the hand heart, Presley. And I feel like I still spent like $30 on stuff when I went there for the first time ever. I just like Trader Joe's and like Target and the local grocery store. I guess I'm just used to the prices of everything, so it doesn't really bother me that much since I kind of know what to expect every time I go. The only place I don't really go that often is Whole Foods. I think like Whole Foods is so overpriced. It has to be for like something really specific. Their flowers are really nice there, and I like their hot bar, but I don't know. $30 from Aldi gets you farther than $30 from Walmart, and I'll say that. I don't ever go to Walmart. I don't like Walmart, and it's not close by me either. Um, my local store would cost $500 for full cart. Yeah, I spent a couple $100 on groceries the other day because of the fact that I was like purposely not buying any groceries because I didn't want to have to move anything with me when I was moving. So I spent a lot more than typical when I did that recently. But outside of that, I feel like I don't really spend that much on groceries. I feel like I spend, granted, Lewis and I are usually together when it comes for dinner, and he usually is the one who gets the groceries or door dashes or whatever it may be. So who am I to actually be talking right now? Maybe I should just keep my mouth shut because I clearly cannot relate to people talking right now about their groceries because I barely buy groceries. I barely do. Um, let's see. Mm, I am hungry now that we're talking about food. Um, Maybe I'll put a little table and chairs over here. Dining table, something that's like a circle. Yeah, put you right here. Comfort. And then, oh, these are all different animals. That's fucking everything. All right, green, blue. I'm obsessed. That is adorable. You're fucking lying. Um, there we go. I told you yesterday and I finally feel it hitting you. Have you pooped yet? Have you pooped yet for the day? Should we do our little poll? Let me know if you've pooped yet or not yet today. If you have pooped, go ahead and do a smiley face. If you haven't pooped yet today, do a crying face. I have. I pooped this morning at like 7 a.m. So smiley face, you've pooped today. Crying face, you haven't. And hopefully if you're backed up, hopefully the pooping gods will relieve you soon. Smiley face if you've pooped today. Crying face if you haven't. Also, if you haven't followed me yet, make sure to do that right now this second. I double dog, triple dog dare you to follow me. Also, if you're having a fun time and like to help out with our gift goal, I would super, super appreciate it. If you'd like to help out, it's just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link's not working, we have other links as well. Um, Literally was on the toilet when you knocked on your neighbor's door. We love that. We love it. This is why you're my favorite streamer. I mean, someone has to ask the hard hitting questions. It's gonna be me. I don't care. I don't have any shame. Everyone poops. We're voting on if you've pooped or not today. Smiley face, you've pooped. Crying face, you haven't pooped yet today. Um, let's do bam, bam, right here. And then slay. And then let's see. Um, and then do one more. We'll just do those. The Sims 3 guy came to my account and bullied my boyfriend. What? What Sims 3 guy? The little rabbit was so cute too. What rabbit? Was there a bunny? Is that a rabbit? I can keep the rabbit, I don't care. Um, let's see. The one pick is in the crown molding. Yeah, I just figured if I had it too high that I guess I can lower it. Maybe I'll like do this. Hold on. I just didn't want it to be like where a little kid could like knock it off the wall. You know what I mean? There we go. Is that a rabbit? I'm not crazy, right? I don't know. It looks like a bear to me. Let's see. How often do I go live? Like 4 or 5 times a week. Um, I don't know who was bullying you. Because that's stupid. For what? How'd I put the chair under the stairs? I just put it under there. Just like with any other furniture. I just all placed it underneath. This wall. I think I need to pull it out a little tiny bit. There we go. And then let's see. And then I'm not gonna put pillows on the sofa only because I feel like that's kind of gross. I know I have like pillows over here, but like realistically speaking, I don't know how they'd be cleaning them, and I feel like that just gives germs. You know what I mean? The guy talked about this industry earlier, and you told him this isn't the spot to complain. Oh, he came in to bully. That's so fucking loser. People are so loser. I swear. I will never understand why people do the things they do. I don't have the time for that stuff, so it's sad that people do. People are out here just constantly wanting to be miserable as fuck, and it shows. Here's a bunny, for sure. Um, I like the little ribbit frog and the hedgehog. It's cute. And then let's see. What else? What else? What else? Let me put a little bathroom sign. You're eating, I try to. Goal is to leave no crumbs behind ever. Decorations, little decals. I never know what the restroom sign's under. I guess I can get it from the gallery. Um, let's see. Slay. Um, I think that grab it again. There we go. And then let's see. I feel like this bottom section on this side is also done. That looks pretty cute to me. I'm down with it. Cool, cool, cool. I will say it is a slight little squeeze right here, which I don't love. Um, hmm. Function F5. There we go. I feel like that's a little bit better. You should change color of the couch under the stairs. I kind of like the color of it. I feel like the gray is just like a nice little touch of something that's more simple. I feel like there's so much colors everywhere. If I add colors a million times, I feel like it's gonna start looking. I mean, it's kind of tacky as is, but I don't want everything to be Roy G. Bibb. You know what I mean? I think I like the simplicity of it. No, the stairs couch needs warmth. The gray kind of looks odd. I don't care. I like it. There's gray in the rug, so there can be gray in other furnitures as well. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Maybe I'll put a little circle rug in this area though. Like this thing maybe. That way we can have a little bit of razzle dazzle still. There we go. And then I'll put maybe a little tiny table in front of it. The dark gray is kind of an eyesore. I didn't ask for anybody's opinion on it, unfortunately. If you don't like it, you can play The Sims yourself. I'm all for people giving suggestions, and if I don't like your suggestion, doesn't mean just keep on saying it over and over. That's considered rude, don't you think? Let's see. It's a little bit too big. That's not a bad size. How late are you? I've been live for a while. I think it's been Probably about how long have I been live for? It's been almost 3 hours. And then let's put little decoration. What's the building meant for? I'm building a daycare. So we're currently working on the side that's for slightly older kids, but we do have a side that's for younger kids as well. Um can't find your gel. Oh no. Sims makes real life time go by so fast. It does. You did miss a lot. I've decorated more than half of this build so far today. After I find out what I'm going to put on this little table, I'll do a little brief tour of everything so you can see it all in just a second. But yeah, we're also live on Twitch right now. So if you did miss any of the stuff or if you want to watch the build process or anything like that, I did it all the other day. So you can see all that too. Um, cute. So we'll do a little tiny tour of what it looks like for anybody who may have missed something. So don't mind this rug. This rug's just going to be put somewhere else potentially. But here is just a little 360 of the current build. The outside's not done. I'm still kind of messing around with stuff, so don't focus on it too much. But here's just like a subtle idea of what it's kind of going to look like. And then we are working on the main daycare right now. So inside of here, we have what is the play area for the slightly older than toddlers, like probably like the 3, 4, 5 year olds can all play in here. So here's just a look at how this area turned out. And then this is going to be essentially like a little mini dining room soon. And this is going to be a kitchen, so that way the staff would be able to make them snacks and all that nonsense. Then on this side is going to be an area that is for the slightly older kids. So we have kind of decorated this up for the most part. And then up on the second floor over here is going to be kind of like an art area. So there'll be like art supplies and all those things. And then we are eventually going to have this be more or less like a nursery. So there's going to be a play area of some sort. And then we're going to have an area where the babies can be put down to sleep. So, yeah. Love the idea of a mini kitchen. I'm thinking about this place that I used to go to as a daycare, and they did indeed have a kitchen that allowed for, the staff to make snacks and shit and all that stuff for the kids. So I just kind of want to do the exact same thing in this one as well because I like the way it looked. Love a little snacky poo area. We do, we do, we do. But we're just slowly but surely pulling it all together, and I think it's kind of cute. So if you do like it, hit the follow button if you have not already done so. Also, we're still working on our little gift goal sleigh. Right now, we are $22 away from our current goal. So if you'd like to show your love and support, consider it. It's just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link does not work, we have other links in my bio as well. So whether it's $1, whether it's $5, whether it's $55, or whether it's $600, consider it if you are having a fun time hanging out with me today. The more we make our gift goals, the longer Austin wants to stay on. So keep that in mind, kids. Keep that in mind. Harold, A-R-L-D. Thank you, boss, so much for the daily heart meme. I think I'm going to put some windows above this area as well, because I like those little square ones. So I think I might put a couple of those up too. Thank you, Maddie, so much for the daily heart me. Brooklyn's not under my desk. No, I have a beautiful home. Thank you. I'll show you what she looks like. She's passed out asleep. I'm going to have to awkwardly move my computer. The last little bit of our current goal can go towards Brooklyn's only paws. So if you want to make sure that this baby bug down here can eat, hold on, then make sure to help out with our goal because it goes to her belly. If not, she has to go live by the dumpster. So keep that in mind. So first link in the bio to get Brooklyn her only paws. All right. In the arms of an angel, let your spirits run free. In the arms of an angel, something, 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 something. Bam, bam, and then bam. And slightly move you, slightly move you. That's cute. Just add a little bit more light into the space. I like it. And then let's see. Yeah, I feel like this is a good use of space over here. I thoroughly enjoy it. Part of me thinks I should put it all the way up against the window though. I'm like so overly concerned about this walking space that I feel like I just need to make it perfect. The windows in your apartment are insanely impressive. Thank you. I like them a lot too. They're nice and cozy. Slightly over, slightly over. The only problem is that once it gets to a certain time of day, it starts getting like overly bright in here, and I have to shut all of them, else it blinds me. So usually around like 3 o'clock or so, I have to shut them for the day. It's for the Skinny Legend kids. Yes, it's for the one. It's for little Ozempic babies, little Ozempi kids. All right, so I like that. Um, so I get to make the trip from Nashville to boring ass Ohio this evening. Ooh, 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 ooh. Um, how is the lighting coming through the windows? What do you mean? Like in the game? I just have all my settings up to ultra or whatever it's called. So that's just one of the settings within the game. Does it not get super hot with the windows or your house get hot? No, I'm actually freezing to be honest. I think the AC set to like 70 right now, but it feels like it's fucking 17 degrees in this bitch. I'm actually so fuck ass cold currently. All right, let's see. Should I start on the window or on the kitchen? Um, I don't know. I've been live for 3 hours, and I don't know if I want to be live that much longer. And if I start the kitchen, it probably is going to make it for me to be here for another 45 minutes to an hour. Right, 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 right. I'm so hungry. Maybe 30 minutes longer. Well, 30 minutes, I won't be able to finish the kitchen. The kitchen will probably take an hour to be so for realsies. Do it, do it, do it. Mm, fuck, I don't know. Did you do the movie room? This right here is just gonna be the place for the movie room. Upstairs, I was gonna put it, but I think it would be nicer to turn this into an arts and crafts area where there is like a built-in like art studio, so that way kids can do projects. Because one thing I really remember about being in daycare is like we used to do like all these art projects and shit on a regular basis. What if you ate and then started a new live after? I do that every now and then, but I don't think I want to do that today, to be 100% honest. I don't know if I want to spend my entire Sunday, spend the entire Sunday playing The Sims, unfortunately. I did want to start trying to make YouTube videos today, so I kind of wanted to go for that vibe and all that as well. So I don't know. Let's put some tile. I think it would make the most sense to have tile up on the second floor because I'm thinking of it being like an art area. I think something like that would make the most sense. So it could be like wiped down. I don't like that for here, but I think I like it for this. Do I like that color? Maybe the green instead. Yeah. I'm building a daycare currently. And then We can do the same tile in here. You know what? I'll just do wood floors upstairs. It's fine. Maybe this is like fake wood floor that could be like wiped down, even though it doesn't look that fake, but maybe it's fake wood floors. Green sleigh always. Green sleigh always. But in my head, you know what? Maybe I'll work on a little bit of this top area and call it a day. I'll just like start putting in some of the cabinets and just go from there. Because I am really, really, really hungry right now. I have not eaten a lick of anything today. Stefan. And then we'll do my favorite little situation where I make like a built-in thing. It's like quality luxury vinyl planks. Yeah, that's like what I have in real life. My floors aren't wood in real life. They're like, they look like wood and they're textured, but they're definitely, in my opinion, if I had to assume, they're probably something along the lines of like a vinyl or something like that. Where are you going to eat? Um, right behind me in the kitchen. I'm just going to whip something up of some sort. I don't know what exactly, but we'll make something tasty. Are these the same colors? They are not the same colors. Put you right here. And then we'll do the little cabinets with it. I love the vibes of when I do these little built-in kitchen things, or these built-in pantry things. Or not pantry, you know what I'm trying to say. These little built-ins that I do a lot of the times, especially when I'm making like art studios and stuff. I just feel like they have so much ability for all your supplies and shit. Thank you, Lindsay, for the daily heart me. And yeah, vinyl planks do last longer because they're like scratch resistant to like to a certain extent. So like they don't have like, if you have actual wood floors, you can see the imprints on it and all that stuff pretty easily. Um, Left tower, is it this one? Yeah. Bam. And then bam. And then do we have other cabinets with this? I am still working on the daycare. I'm doing the top floor of it currently. And I think it's pretty cutie patootie if you ask me. Pretty cutie dang patootie. Bam. Bam. And then we're gonna do some shelves, surfaces. You need a sink. The only problem if I put a sink up here is the fact that it won't be even, which is always kind of annoying. You know what I mean? It's always a little annoying. I said QTB to someone the other day and they were concerned. Oop. Thank you, Lindsay, for the go popular, and thank you, Katie, for the daily heart me. Um, let's see. Cutie dang patootie. How is someone gonna be a hater on the cutie dang patootie is what I want to know. Maybe I don't do that one because I don't like the exposed little thing on it. Maybe I'll use the one that's from, yeah. And I think it should come in the same color. Yeah, it does. Cute. And then I don't really want that blue backsplash, so maybe I can do something different for that. Maybe I'll just do like an actual tile of some sort. Um, Double sink for paint and wash hands. If I do two sinks, then it's gonna defeat the purpose of having that long stretch of counter. And 100% agree, Mateo. If someone doesn't like Cutie Patootie, it means that they don't like themselves. It means they're a hating ass clown. I think I like that. Oh, maybe. I kind of like the yellow, I think. Yeah, it's a nice little contrast. And then I think what I can do is instead of tables, maybe I should do some little like, hold on. Like, you know how they have like a counter height stuff? Maybe I can do like that, where it's like a really big work table, where it's like this, more or less, where it's like a big. Maybe I honestly can go up to the wall. I should have changed the color to wood first. Those skylights might be a little bit too bright for this space. I have 4 of them. Maybe I just do 2 of them instead so it's not as bright. Yeah. I think I like that better. Or actually, does this have a rounded version or no? There we go. And then that way we're able to have like a whole entire counter situation. So we can do that. And then I'll just put a sink maybe over in this corner. So that way it doesn't have to fuck up our cutie patootiness we have over on the other side. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to disrupt that back wall because I think it looks really nice. Um, let's see. And after I put the sink in and then the chairs, I'm gonna be done because I don't want to fully decorate this entire space. So you got me for a few more minutes because I wasn't gonna get off like 5 minutes ago. So you are very much welcome. So if you haven't already followed, make sure to do so right now this second. And we'll finish working on this another dang day. Another dang day. Stefan, Stefan. Let's see. Little sink sleigh. Yeah, I think I like it better just like over in that back little section. And then that way we can still have a sink for upstairs, but it's like not in your face. You know what I mean? When will I be on next? Tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, around the same time I was today, like 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock or so in the morning. It's typically what time I go during the weekdays. Every now and then I throw in a nighttime live, but for the most part, I'm on Central Time Zone and I usually go live at about 10:30. I'm on Central Time Zone. Um, let's see. Maybe this one? I don't hate that one. Mm, yeah, I think I like this one. Mm, yeah, that's cute. And that way it gives us enough space. People come up here, they can do their homework if they want to. They can do art projects and all that stuff. Just watched your house tour, just wondering how are you comfortable with I have blinds. They are just like I'll show you what they look like. Um, I'll do it next to my television. So they're just like these black. So I have blinds. I don't know if you can see them, but I have them. They are just you can't see in, but you can still see out. Um, but yeah, it's like getting too bright in here, to be honest. It's starting to get to that time of day where the sun is too bright in certain areas. I'm going to shut these two. There we go. But yeah, I do have curtains and blinds. I just don't, or I do have little blinds. Can you link your blinds? They came with the windows. I don't know what the link would be. Your place is gorgeous. Thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Oh, you're bad. You're good. Don't you worry. So that part's cute. And then imagine a kid flipping their bar stool over and going over the balcony. That'd be nutty. I guess have fun, kid. Have fun taking a tumble. All right, let's see. Got that. And then I guess I can put a little cabinet above this as well. I'll do the shorter one though. Grab you. Grab you. Bam. That got dark and twisted. Yeah. Usually does around these parts. Someone always says some type of nuttiness. I'm for it. Put you right here. And then, yeah, I like that. Okay. So we got that more or less taken care of. And then, like I said, I think we're going to be done for the day. You never know. I actually really do like this build. So don't be 100% shocked if you see me come on maybe later. Maybe it will be tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. But you never dang know over here. So if you haven't followed me on Discord to see what's going on over there, I recommend doing it because that's when I let everyone know that I'm about to be live. But yeah, I think we're done for right now. I'll do a little tour for anybody who hasn't seen it. So that way we can kind of understand what's going on with the current build. And I'll do it in first person point of view because I haven't done it yet. So again, here is what their daycare looks like. We have a little 360 of it. There is a daycare section that is for the slightly older kids on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side is for like the toddlers and stuff. I'll just do first person point of view and you can just kind of see everything in its entirety. So you come on in and here is the entrance into our first daycare. So as you can see with the window right here, we have the teacher's desk or whatever right in front of it, but we have a double door entranceway, so that way it's extra safe. And then this is our hangout spot for our slightly older kids right here. So here is what this looks like. You didn't open doors. I don't know what that means. But here is just a slight little view of how this area looks. And although we didn't do the second floor just yet completely, here is just like a kind of brief little look at what the top level looks like. Oh, the window glitch is kind of ugly. Might have to get rid of those skylights because that looks really bad in first person point of view. But this top part will be like a little art section slash a place where kids can like do their homework or whatever it may be. And then going down to the bottom, the bunny chairs RCC. They're from Cibulat. And then this area in the center will eventually be a little dining room situation. So that way kids can eat their snacks and all that stuff. And then inside of here will be essentially a kitchen. And then this is our second play area, and this is more for the younger kids. So again, we have the teacher's desk that can overlook the windows whenever parents or whoever are coming to pick up the kids. So here's just a 360 of this little area. And we haven't fully finished it yet, but here's just kind of a look at more or less what the outside jungle gym area is going to look like. I haven't fully focused on it, so things might change, but here's just a look at this. And then this will eventually be a sand pit. And then I haven't done anything on the other side, but just to kind of understand the layout, this is for our infants in our nursery situation. So again, another double door situation when you come inside. This will be a little family room or a little hangout spot for the babies. And then there will be a section inside of here that is going to be just cribs and all that stuff. And yeah, so that's everything for this build so far. So if you haven't already followed, make sure to do that right now this second. And hopefully you guys slay the rest of your day. Like I said, maybe I'll be live again tonight. Or if it's not tonight, I'll be live again tomorrow. So hasta luego, friends. See you all #later. Okay. Bye. 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 Bye.